Una, ano po bang tingin niyo? Ano lang, generally, nung nakita niyo itong proposed calendar na ito ba yung they find this very realistic or baka naman tama yung sinasabi ng iba na hindi pwedeng agahan. Baka naman even before the actual elections, pwede na mag-trial. Ano po bang
Ah,
tingin niyo rito sa schedule na ito?
wala akong masasabi diyan kung hindi kung ano yung tinuran ng ni Senate President, ano? Ni ah, Senator Chis Escudero, no? Senate President Chis Escudero. Kasi
Opo.
malinaw yung kanyang sinabi eh.
Sir,
Hindi naman
pakiangat ng uli.
pwedeng,
Sorry. Sir,
ang
pakiangat lang
sinabi
yung
niya
camera.
kasi,
Hindi kayo
ang
makita.
sinabi,
Yan.
ang sinabi niya, hindi basta-basta dapat agarin itong pagbibista, no? At sa kadahilanang maselan itong pinag-uusapan. Okay? Maselan itong pinag-uusapan. At yung binibigay na kadahilanan na sinasabi sa Constitution dapat forthright, no? Yung simulan. Hindi naman agad-agad ang interpretasyon ng iba dito. Nagkakaiba-ibang interpretasyon dito. Dahil sa nagkataon na nasa recess ang ating Kongreso, kasama siyempre ang Senado. At sa pag-aaral na alam kong ginawa ng ating Senate President, katulong ng mga abogadong tumutulong sa kanila, napagtanto nila na ang special session ay pwede lamang tawagin ng ating Pangulo kung mayroong mga urgent legislative matters na dapat talakayin at bigyan ng kaukulahang panahon ng ating Kongreso. At sa tingin nila, itong impeachment trial ay hindi napapaloob doon sa legislative matters na dapat matakel, no? O mapag-usapan, ma-deliberate, matalakay ng ating Kongreso, lalong-lalo na ang Senado bilang impeachment court this time. So, special yung circumstance eh. Ang sinasabi naman, kung narinig ko ang dating maestrado rin ng Korte Suprema, dating Ombudsman, Conchita Carpio Morales, yung forthright is still subject to whatever circumstances are prevailing, no, at the time that the impeachment or the articles of impeachment were filed. And then obviously, to her mind, the way he looked at it, and I agree with her, special session, walang recess ang Kongreso, paano natin may papasok ang impeachment trial? Alam mo, may banggit ko na rin dito, no, yung punto na yung election kasi will determine somehow the ultimate composition of who will vote in the after the trial. I mean, when judgment time comes, sino ba yung boboto upang makuha yung tinatawag nating 2/3 vote na kinakailangan para may conviction? Ang composition kasi, dahil mayroong 12 bagong papasok pagdating ng 20th Congress, dahil may 12 aalis naman at mapapaltan, masisimulan ng 19th Congress bago magkaroon ng bago mag 20th Congress, yung mga preliminaries na binabanggit dito sa schedule o kalendaryo na minumungkahi ng ating butihing Senate President. At ikaw na rin naman ang nagsabi na ito naman ay pag-uusapan pa nila. Pag-uusapan pa nila. Pero yung para ipilit sa pagkakataong ito, malinaw na yung posisyon ni Senate President, and though he does not necessarily speak for the majority of the members of the Senate, remember that is precisely the point that a lawyer filed a petition for mandamus in the Supreme Court. to compel the Senate actually to already start with a trial and therefore proceed with it. Now,
Okay.
so there is that. To me, I would like to believe that the Supreme Court will interpret one way or the other what forthright means in that petition for mandamus. All right. Now, so the final say, if at all, in the interpretation of the Constitution, because there are varying views as of now, will be upon will be the responsibility now of our highest court, no, the Supreme Court. Ganun ang mangyayari yan. Ang kataas-taas ang hukumo natin ang magsasabi, o Senado, dapat simulan nyo na. O Senado, tama kayo na hindi naman dapat simulan dahil mayroong nasa recess kayo at mas mahalaga at to me you look at the not only the practical side, no, to be prudent about it. I think that's the word the Senate President used there. Kasi isipin mo, sisimulan, okay, matatapos ba yung trial? And then what will happen in the middle of the trial? Magpapalit ng referees. I mean, talking about the senator judges, 12. So I think it is but fair to all, not all concerned, both the prosecution and the defense, that this the trial be started by at the time that the new senators, the 12 of them, elected in the forthcoming election, will have taken their position, their office, assume their office, and be part of the entire process, because ultimately they will be the ones to vote on whether to convict or to acquit the vice president.
Okay. Pero speaking of uncertainties, no, kasi isa-isahin po natin. Kasi kung tatawid po ito impeachment trial from the 19th Congress to the 20th Congress. By the way, may mga nagtatanong, no? Ano lang, si attorney, he misspoke. He was saying forthwith, not forthright. Yun. May nagtatanong kasi rito, meron daw pagkakaiba ba?
Forthwith.
Forthwith po
Baka
yung,
nagkamali ako.
yung tinutukoy niya. He just misspoke yan. Okay. Mukhang naipit sa matinding traffic kanina si attorney. Anyway, yun nga.
Forthwith.
Yung pagtawid
Sorry about that.
From the 19th to the 20th Congress, marami uncertainties, di ba? Unang-una, si Francis Escudero, pwedeng hindi na siya Senate President ng time na yon.
That's a possibility.
Opo, at saka yung possibility na baka naman yung new batch of senators, kasama na yung mga mananalong 12, baka questionin mismo yung pagtawid ng impeachment trial, yung carry over or continuation. Pag ganun po ba nangyari? Kung mangyari po ba yan? Posible yan, di ba? Kung mangyari po yun, pwede bang pumasok doon yung Supreme Court or doon papasok yung exclusivity na impeachment trial na hawak lang ng Senado? Hindi sila pwedeng pakialaman ng Korte Suprema.
Depende kung yung tinatawag kung justiciable, no, from the point of view of what can be taken up by the Supreme Court, taken cognizance by the Supreme Court. Okay? I-explain ko na yan somehow sa isang forum na yung expanded jurisdiction kasi ng Supreme Court under the 1987 Constitution, malinaw na eh. If any branch or instrumentality of the government, and that includes, of course, both the legislative and executive department, no, in taking an action, but the action is attended with grave abuse of discretion, then the Supreme Court can come in to exercise what otherwise is referred to as certiorari jurisdiction, no? Certiorari prohibition as well. So, justiciable ba yung issue? Dahil mayroong pagkakaiba sa interpretasyon kung ano yung dapat mangyari under our constitutional framework, under our constitutional setup. Legal ba? Constitutional ba? And then that's the province of the Supreme Court. All right? Now, kung was, well, which I doubt, no? Because if the Supreme Court finds that is really justiciable, then the Supreme Court will take cognizance of the issue by way of that petition that may be filed. On the other hand, gone kasi are the days that the political question doctrine, no, is still the flavor of the day. So sabihin ng Supreme Court, ay, ayaw namin pakialaman yan. That's a political issue that we therefore cannot arrogate unto ourselves the issue of whether or not the 20th Congress can actually entertain and proceed with the impeachment trial. When the impeachment articles of impeachment were filed actually during the 19th Congress. So merong malinaw na legal and constitutional issue to my view, that's my take.
Okay. So pwedeng pumasok yung Supreme Court kung sakaling lang mangyari 'yon. Kasi ang isang possibility diyan, kung hindi papayagan na pumasok o hindi papasok yung Supreme Court, masusunod diyan yung mga senador. Sila lang talaga, di ba?
Correct. So when one can invoke kasi each of the three main branches of the government can invoke their independence, no? Tinatawag nating base sa doctrine of separation of powers. Kanya-kanya yan eh. So but the Supreme Court as the ultimate arbiter of all what, as I said, justiciable controversies may take cognizance of an act of Congress that is being questioned, at least on the basis of what the Constitution provides. All right. So, kung may issue at hindi malinaw, no, on the part of Congress, and then there are quarters that are telling us that no, it should be the other way around. It cannot. So, meron justiciable controversy dyan. Hindi mariresolve lang Kongreso lamang by itself yan. Although, as I said, sabihin nila, no, this is our sole prerogative and the Supreme Court has no business meddling with this matter.
Okay. Sana wag naman tayo umabot sa ganun kasi baka
Wag naman siguro. Hopefully.